Thompson Ohm. Let's talk about sun gazing. The sun gazing method I learned was the HRM method, aka Hierarthromenex method. It is watching the sun for 10 seconds the first time you do it. The second time you do it, you will watch for 20 seconds. And every day, you add 10 seconds to your practice. What you're working up towards is 44 minutes. After every session of sun gazing, you're covering the eyes until the after image goes black. And then, after that, walk 45 minutes barefoot. You want to do your barefoot walking on sand or dirt. It is recommended not to walk on grass. Plus that, you can't really see what's in the grass. You might step on something you don't want to step on. You can also walk barefoot on concrete, though be careful not to stub your toes or step on something you don't want to step on. That sucks really bad when you have to dig glass or metal out of your foot. So this is how the method goes. This is what you're doing. This is what I did. Would walk around with no shirt so I could sunbathe. And I was in a small town, a community that was deep into meditation, so it was a little more acceptable. I could see this being a problem. If you live in a city environment, it might be kind of uncomfortable to be like that. Plus that, walking barefoot in the city, you gotta be careful doing that because cities can be kind of dirty. There can be glass on the ground from car accidents and broken bottles or whatever. You don't want to get that stuff stuck in your foot. It sucks. In a small town that I was living in, seldomly I had to deal with that. Now I'm using a knife or something to dig glass out of my foot or pieces of metal. But yeah, it was a pretty clean environment. I didn't have to deal with that too much, but I did. So that being said, always practice within what's comfortable for you. If you live high in the mountains or got many buildings around and you can't watch sunrise or sunset, you may have to resort to reflection gazing, which is watching the reflection off a black mirror, like obsidian mirror, or off of water. These obsidian mirrors are called scrying mirrors. Scrying mirrors are a great way to reflect the sun and watch the image of the sun in. And you could do that any time of day. Also, you could watch a reflection off of water. You could put water in a salad bowl or something and watch a reflection off of that. So these are methods you would do if sunrise and sunset are not available. After sun gazing or reflection gazing, you rub your hands together until you feel it warm, and then you put your palms against your eyes until the after image fades away. Then after that, you're walking barefoot for 45 minutes at least. Just a disclaimer I would like to put out there. I do not advocate anybody sun gaze. I do not recommend people get into this. I'm just sharing what I got into. It was in my heart to sun gaze. Sun gazing was very complementary to meditation. Meditation is very complementary to sun gazing. However, you could really mess your eyes up bad, especially with improper practice. And it's going to be recommended by any medical professional that you do not look at the sun. So I'm just telling you how I did it. I occasionally practice reflection gazing, watching the sun in a stream or through a scrying mirror or a salad bowl of water, watching that. I've done stuff like that, but I do not recommend anybody do these things. So, disclaimer, just to let you know, don't do it because I did it. I'm just Thompson Ohm.